YouTube channel. I am Beata K. If you're watching this, it's not by mistake. Welcome to the family. Please do not forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever we drop a video next time. So somebody actually asked me to make a video on how to cut off people in a healthy way. I think that was a month ago, and I haven't done it simply because I've been so occupied with work. Because even right now I'm in class, like you can see behind me there are two chalkboards. So I'm currently in class and I was just busy doing my work. And when I was done, I was like, it just came in my mind and I was like, why not do this now? Because obviously I know if I go home, I won't get time to talk about it. So there are so many reasons why we decide to cut off people in our lives or to end relationships with certain people in our life. People like our ex-lovers, maybe certain family members, or friends, or co-workers, or whoever they might be to us. There are so many reasons why we choose to just cut them off. And how we cut them off depends on the type of people we are as individuals. Because someone who is more vocal and prefer calling a spade wouldn't cut people off the same way as someone who is more quiet and prefer peace over drama. Because obviously someone who is more vocal might prefer to approach people and just let them know that they don't need them in their space anymore. But someone who is more quiet and prefer moving on silently will just probably ghost them, and that is the end of it. So whatever the reason might be, there is actually no proven method to say that this is the most correct or this is the most healthy way when it comes to ending a relationship with people or cutting people off in our lives. However, in today's video, I'm going to share three ways which I think are the most healthy way according to myself. These are just my opinions, so I'm not saying these are the most healthy ones. It's just according to me. I'm just sharing my opinion, and you're also free to share your opinions with me in the comment section below. So number one method which I think is more healthy when it comes to ending a relationship with people is, cutting off people. Yes, it's one thing. Ending a relationship with people and cutting off people, it's almost like one thing. So the first method that I think is the most healthy one when it comes to cutting people off is deleting their contact. This applies in relationships, mostly like a romantic relationship, because I believe the more you keep the person's number, say for example, this person is not in your physical space, and the only way you probably engage with them or communicate to them is through text messages or calling or whatever. They are not in your physical space. You only reach out to them through their contacts. So it depends on the intensity of the pain or what happened or what led to the two of you separating. But as much as you are keeping their contact, remember this is someone that you are emotionally attached to. You were once emotionally attached to, and emotions can last longer. So the more you are keeping their contact, I feel the more you are going to be hurting for the longest time. Because in one way or another, there might be times when you just feel so lonely in your life, and you find yourself reaching out to these people by sending them text messages or even calling them. And the more you keep entertaining them, the more you are keeping the relationship going. The more you are reviving the relationship, and the more you might even get hurt in the process. But when you delete their contact, it actually gives you time to heal better and just give you an opportunity to meet new people and move on completely. And also, I just believe you keeping their contact is somehow not healthy. And this might also depend on the two of you. Like, for example, the two of you can decide to, like I said, it depends on how the relationship ended. Like a matured person, the two of you can agree that, you know what, I'm not gonna keep your number for reasons A, B, C, and D. So you can actually agree to delete each other's numbers until such a period where you feel you have healed from it, or you have completely moved on and you have probably met new people in your life, or until such a time when you just feel that it's not an issue to you anymore. And even if you have to meet them somewhere, things are still fine and you are not hurting and everything is just over, like you are back to normal. So you can actually decide to cut this type of people for a certain period of time, depending on your intentions of deleting their numbers. Or you can decide to let them go for a lifetime. So it all depends on how you are feeling about them. So if you feel like you need time to heal, you can cut them for a certain period of time until such a time when you feel like it's over. And if you feel like I don't need these people in my life anymore, then you can just decide to delete their contacts forever. So the second method that I think it's more healthy when it comes to cutting off people is shifting energy, or energy shifting. This is more applicable in relationships like family relationships or friendship or co-worker relationships and all that. For example, if you have this type of people that are always talking about others, maybe every time you have a conversation with this friend of yours or a family member, is just talking about others, gossip and all that, or maybe they are just having negative energies. So every time you are talking to them, you feel like they are draining your energy in certain ways, or you just do not like the way they conversate, or you just don't like the way they keep complaining. So you can actually decide to shift your energy by choosing not to entertain them as much as you used to do, because you are trying to make them realize a certain habit that is not sitting well with you. You can just decide to I'm just repeating myself, but the whole idea is just to shift your energy. Start giving them short answers. Just start acting in a way that they will pick up that no, something is not right. There's probably something that the person is not happy with concerning the way I conversate with them, or concerning the topic that we are just talking about. Then if they are intelligent enough, they can actually pick that up, and they can decide to actually engage in topics where your participation is very high, where your energy is not shifting. That is, if they pick it up. And this method only works for, I think it will be the best method for people who are more quiet, because obviously someone who is more vocal will prefer telling them that, you know what, I do not like this thing of you talking about other people's issues, or I do not like how you complain, or I do not like how you do certain things. So obviously someone who is more vocal will confront them and just say it like the way it is. But for white people like me, would prefer shifting our energy so that the person can just pick it up. And yeah. So the third method that I believe is also healthy is muting the person. And this is more useful in relationships that were built around social media. For example, WhatsApp statuses. You know, sometimes we keep a lot of contacts in our gadgets. I mean, we have a lot of contacts sometimes in our devices. Let me just be specific, in our cell phones. Like for someone who is an online marketer like me, I have over 200 contacts in my phone. But I can tell you that I like what each of these individual posts. So if you feel like they post things that might be toxic to you, or you don't like what they post, or what they post maybe is pressuring you to do certain things, or it's just messing up your peace, you can actually choose to mute their statuses so that you don't get to see what they post anymore, without even letting them know that you have muted their statuses. Because obviously if you decide to delete their numbers, and remember, this might be your potential customers, and you might need them for certain reasons, because obviously with people who are selling something online, if you delete their number, that might mean you're also losing a customer. So it's best you just mute them so that you don't get to see their statuses. And if they choose to be seeing your statuses, glory be to God. So they can view your statuses and they can still make use of your services. Nowadays we have technology is doing us justice. We have JB WhatsApps where you can choose to hide to hide if people can see that you are doing their statuses. So you can choose to have that option so that the other person might not know when you are watching their statuses and whatnot. Because even if you decide to mute them, they won't know that you have muted them. So yeah, that is just one of the methods. Yeah man. I'm just sharing my opinion, but the thing is, it's entirely up to us, guys. It's really entirely up to us, Because for as much as our peace is concerned, you wouldn't want to keep things that are messing up with your peace. Obviously, you can do anything within your power to protect your peace. I know God is a God of relationships, and He likes it, and He wants us to have a relationship with people. But it's also not good to keep unhealthy relationships in our life. Relationships that are draining our energy, relationships that are so toxic, relationships that are messing up with our peace. I mean, we need to let these relationships go. And the only way we can do that is if we make decisions in our life. Remember, you are the remote control of your life. If you don't like the channel, you have the power to change it. So don't allow anything to steal your peace. Don't allow anything to mess up with your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. So please do let me know if this video was helpful, and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. So until next time, see you.